Pros and cons of the low-carb diet. In recent years, the low-carb diet has gained massive popularity, with many people considering it the greatest solution for weight loss. On social media, enthusiastic voices constantly praise the near total elimination of carbohydrates, as if it were the key to perfect health and an ideal body shape. But there is a fundamental problem. Many of these claims come from people who lack true knowledge of human physiology, biochemistry, and metabolism. Often these are self-proclaimed experts spreading misleading ideas that are often based on false assumptions. Let's face the facts. The low-carb diet became popular in the United States, a country known for its serious obesity problems. There you can often see people who followed the low-carb diet moving around supermarkets in wheelchairs, not because they can't walk, but just because of their excessive weight and the loss of lean body mass. A common issue for those who follow drastic diets like low carb. Why does the low carb diet weaken the body? When you drastically reduce carbohydrates, you take away the body's primary energy source. Sure, in absence of carbs, the body starts burning more fat. But beware, when the body runs out of both carbohydrates and fat reserves, it starts using proteins to produce more energy. And that's where the problem arises. If proteins are being used to generate energy, they are no longer available for their essential roles, such as maintaining and repairing muscle mass. The result? Yes, you lose weight, but much of that lost weight isn't fat. It's lean muscle mass. It's a mistake to think that every pound lost is a victory. If out of 6 kilos lost in a month, half is muscle mass, your body will suffer significantly. Losing muscle means slowing down your metabolism, weakening your body, and compromising your ability to burn calories efficiently. This is precisely what leads to the infamous yo-yo effect. The yo-yo effect and the body defense mechanism. When the body realizes it has lost too much muscle mass, it feels threatened. To protect itself, it triggers intense hunger, pushing you to eat more. Here's where many go wrong. They blame themselves for lacking willpower, potentially leading to psychological issues. In reality, that hunger isn't just a craving, it's your body's desperate attempt to restore what it has lost. When you return to eating normally, the body not only tries to recover muscle, but also tends to store extra fat as an energy reserve to protect itself from future periods of deprivation. That's why people who follow drastic diets often end up gaining even more weight once they stop. Let's now talk about the gluten and zonulin issue. One of the most common topics in favor of the low-carb diet is the elimination of gluten present in many modern wheat-based products. The problem with industrial wheat isn't just the excessive amount of gluten, which today can reach up to 25% compared to 5% in ancient wheat, but also the heavy use of pesticides and herbicides in cultivation. These substances, combined with high gluten levels, stimulate the production of zonulin. Zonulin is a protein that alters intestinal permeability, creating gaps in the gut lining. This allows toxic substances to enter the bloodstream, triggering an inflammatory response that can lead to chronic disorders and autoimmune diseases. However, eliminating carbohydrates altogether out of fear of gluten isn't the best solution. There are many healthy gluten-free alternatives that can provide energy without harming the body, such as brown rice, basmati rice, quinoa, buckwheat, millet, potatoes, etc. These foods provide a stable, long-lasting energy, preventing metabolic disruption and allowing proteins to perform their primary role, repairing and building muscle tissue. Preserving muscle mass is crucial. Muscle mass is like a metabolic furnace. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even at rest. When you follow a low-carb diet without proper guidance, this balance is disrupted. Instead of drastically cutting carbs, it's far more effective to adopt a balanced diet that supports muscle growth and metabolic health. Consulting a nutrition professional is the best choice. Since everyone has unique metabolism and body structure, it's crucial to avoid DIY solutions. A qualified nutritionist can assess your specific carbohydrate, protein, and fat needs, creating a tailored meal plan that promotes fat loss without compromising muscle mass. A good professional will also identify any intolerances or gluten-related issues, recommending the best alternatives to maintain gut microbiome health and prevent conditions linked to zonulin. The best solution is a balanced approach. To stay healthy and avoid the yo-yo effect, balance is key. A rich and nutritious breakfast to energize your body and brain from the start of the day. A complete and balanced lunch with the right amount of carbs, proteins, and healthy fats. Limiting processed foods while favoring natural ingredients and untreated grains. Additionally, choosing quality meats is essential. Meats from intensive farming often contain antibiotic and hormone residues that can disrupt hormonal balance and promote chronic inflammation. In conclusion, low-carb diet may seem like an effective shortcut, but it often turns out to be counterproductive and harmful to long-term health. The goal shouldn't just be to lose weight quickly, but to do so in a healthy, sustainable way, preserving muscle mass and ensuring your body gets all the nutrients it needs. Relying on a specialized nutritionist who can analyze your individual needs and create a customized eating plan is the best choice for achieving concrete, lasting results. Health is a delicate balance. It's better to trust those who truly understand it rather than follow trends that promise miracles but leave your body weak and vulnerable. Follow me and give me a like if you really enjoy my content. See you next time. Bye.